Hello, everybody. Welcome along to the Rangers Rabble. Not podcast this time. We are going to be doing something that, after about 5 minutes, and I will probably regret, but we're going to give Football Manager 24 a try. And we're obviously going to be using Rangers. I've had a quick shot, and I'm still as bad at it as I've always been. But however, we're going to give it a go. I'm going to need your help, your suggestions throughout this. I don't know how many episodes we're going to do, but it's the international break now, so we might as well do something with the spare time that we're going to have now. For those of you who have played FM before, but maybe haven't had a look at the new one yet, when you start, you've got different options now. You can play it the original way. Obviously, the original way it's always been. You can get Real World now, where it brings in the transfers at the time that they're coming in, or you can go to Your World, where it just starts FM. I think with a team that obviously when they made the game, they start with no future transfers, nothing done, and you start off with a lot more money. Now we'll just do Real World, and obviously once we get into the game and stuff, I'll show you the team. I'll show you obviously the players that are going out, players that are coming in, and we'll go from there. I'll create my tactics, which is the worst part of Football Manager for me personally, and that's something that I'm really going to need your guys' help with. I'll show you what I'm doing behind the scenes in terms of what I'm delegating, whether that be training or set pieces, because there's a new set piece function and stuff like that now, and all that good stuff. So I'll get all this set up. I'll do all the press nonsense and all that you need to do before I need to delegate it. And we'll get straight into creating a tactic. But before we do that, we'll have a look at the team. Right, let's create a tactic then, shall we? The thing about the game is it does tell you with a wee thumbs up what your coaches think you should go with. I'm just going to go with your bog standard gegenpress that everybody seems to go with. Now, 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1. The coach seems to think 4-2-3-1 is the best way forward. I quite like the 4-3-3. I like the thought of just one player there protecting my defence, especially as we're going to have no doubt to have in either Bonner or Ridvan bombing forward. It just gives you that wee bit extra support. I don't want two. So I think we'll go with a 4-3-3. Yeah, we'll go with that positive mentality. We'll play out a defence. I want us to actually be fairly wide. We'll keep the passing directness there. I want a high tempo. Now, should we work the ball in or should we hit? See, this is what you can help me with. I'll make this up now. We'll maybe play one game. I'll skip past the friendlies. We'll go straight into league games. We'll have a look at some transfers before we finish up as well. But hit early crosses, work ball into the box. I'll go right now with work ball into the box. Play for set pieces. Why not? I think I'll be more expressive, and I think we'll leave that. Just now, in the transition, it's always been the same for me. Counter press, counter, straight away, distribute to centre-backs and full-backs, and take short kicks. And out of possession, a higher defensive line, a higher line of engagement, tackle and stay on feet. And I want us to trap them inside, and always stop crosses. Right, okay, so I've changed my mind, completely changed my mind, as I thought I would. We kind of get the best out of Todd Cantwell if I play that kind of deeper role. So I've changed it to a 4-2-3-1. We've got John Lundstrom's the ball-winning midfielder, Nico Raskin is the Mazzala, and Cantwell's the attacking midfielder with Matondo on the left, Sima on the right. I know in real life he plays on the left. With this formation, however, we do not have a pressing forward, which actually takes me to transfers. So, transfers out, nothing of real note. Obviously, Namdi's leaving. Glenn Kamara is going to Leeds. Yanis Hadji is going out on loan to Alaves. Alex Lowry's going on loan to Hearts. Sakala's going to Saudi Arabia. And the one that breaks my heart the most is Antonio Cholak heading off to Parma. I was going to say Palma. Parma. In terms of incomings, obviously, we have Leon Balogun coming in on the 12th of July. Cifuentes coming in. Danilo coming in, who will obviously play up front. He'll be our main striker. And Cyril Dessers, who actually plays his best role as the pressing forward. Ironically, we don't have the full scouting report on Cyril Dessers, even though he's joining the football club. But if we take a look at Danilo, who will be our main striker, again, it's difficult to run through exactly how good he is in this game because we don't have the full scouting report. But decent pace, good agility, excellent work rate. Positioning's not the best. Well, his position is terrible. Good off the ball, good determination. Finishing a 13, dribbling 14. His penalty taking is really good, so he will be our penalty taker when he comes to the club. So, yeah, happy with Danilo. In terms of Cyril Dessers, finishing 13, same as Danilo. First touch 12, which I think is extremely generous. Good work rate. He does have good work rate. I don't agree with the pace and the acceleration, but hey, you'll probably be good when he comes to the football club. Now, what I am going to do, because, like I say, I've had a wee shot at this game, nothing major, as I am going to, when it comes to training, I'm going to delegate training. I'm going to delegate individual training. When it comes to the scouting, I'm going to delegate the scouting. I'm just going to have a look at one or two players that I fancy. I'm also going to delegate all the media stuff because it's just boring and it's repetitive. The only one I'm going to really be keeping my eye on, obviously, is tactics. Everything else will be fully delegated. So what I'll do now is I'll skip forward in time when the new players come in and the players leave. I'll have a look at exactly what we have, and then we'll make a couple of transfers if we can. However, as I will show you, the transfer budget isn't great and the wage budget is even worse. So I'll skip forward. I'll see where we're sitting, see if we can bring in maybe one or two players in positions that we probably need them. We'll get the first game of the season out of the way, and then we'll take it from there. Right, folks, friendly's done. Out the road. Took a wee bit longer than I expected with a few injuries along the way, but luckily they've rehealed. We've had our Champions League third round qualifying draw done. We've had the second round of the Viaplay Cup draw done. We're about to play Motherwell. But before we get into the game, we'll play Motherwell and the third round first leg in this episode. But before we get into that, then I will show you who we got. Now, ignore the last two friendlies against the two decent teams. Just ignore them. So let's say we're playing Motherwell. We get Dnipro in the third round qualifying. I don't know if it tells you. Nah, that doesn't tell you that. So we've got Dnipro in that, and in the Viaplay second round, we've got Kilmarnock at home. In terms of transfers, I'm still trying to get used to all this. On the outs, like I say, most of the players have left apart from Kamara. He's still to go. Haji's still to go. And Sakala is still to go. Haven't made any transfers apart from the ones that were supposed to be made. So in terms of the squad, Danilo's in, Cifuentes is in, Dessers is in. I just want to show you Jose Cifuentes, by the way, and I've got him playing that Mazzala, and I'll show you the tactics in a wee second. But look at the guy's stamina, his balance, acceleration, his passing, dribbling, first touch, technique. The guy's a beast on Football Manager, an absolute beast, and he totally blows John Lundstrom out the water, hence why he's in from the start. Raskin as well. Stamina's not the best, but in terms of his vision, his work rate, acceleration, first touch, passing, he's even get half decent finishing, not the best, but he won't be. I think I've given him the instruction not to shoot less often. In terms of Todd Cantwell, who's playing the attacking mid, I'll show you now he's set. Agility, balance, vision, technique, first touch, superb flair, great passing, great finishing, decent dribbling, really good. Just an all-round top quality player. So this is what I've decided to go with in terms of tactics. Like I say, it's really difficult to bring people in when you've no money. So it's going to have to be a case of we're going to need to qualify for this Champions League in order to get some funds in. But the starting lineup is as follows: Butland in goal, and then I've went with Yilmaz instead of Borna. Davies, Golds and Tav. I would like to bring in another centre back. Obviously Balogun's came in, and we've got Leon King there, but I want to bring in a real top quality left-sided centre back. Ball in the midfielder, Raskin. Mazzala, Cifuentes, I think he's going to be outstanding. We've got Cantwell playing the attacking midfield role. We Sima on the right as the inside forward. Matondo on the left as the winger. I've got Lawrence on the bench if needed. And obviously I've got Danilo up front. But I will just show you Dessers. He's all-round decent. He'll probably be better in Football Manager than what he has been for Rangers so far this season. But, I mean, all-round decent. Apart from his composure, which is probably accurate. But his work rate, his teamwork, his finishing is decent. He's got a decent first touch, good strength. Like I said, the pace and the acceleration is definitely not something that I expected. Now, if any of you have got any tips for me in terms of recruitment, in terms of where I can maybe go about bringing in possibly a left winger, maybe a right winger, because Seema's only on loan. I definitely want a decent left-sided centre-back, but in terms of the midfield, we're sorted. We're absolutely fine there. So let's jump into the Motherwell game. Right, folks, let's get into it. Away Motherwell, first game of the season. Now, I prefer it on 2D. I've set the replays to director. But I prefer it on 2D. If you don't, please do let me know, and I'll change it back to the 3D. But I'm old school. I prefer it on 2D. Let's get off. Boom. Straight away, Campbell's going to be so good in that attacking midfield role. Just his all-round attributes and all that are absolutely fantastic. But let's have a look at it on the old. If it's too slow as well, let me know. Seema with that pace. Cuts it back to Cantwell, boom, goal. That's what I like to see. A minute in, I'm just trying to see. I mean, is there any way I can change this? If anybody knows if I can change this, I'm not 100% sure if I can. But yeah, oh no, I prefer the 2D Rabbi. Oh, it's 2 Rabbi Matondo. That was me asking if you could help me find a left-sided winger. I mean, that's just poor, and it takes a deflection of the defender. It's the shot's hit straight at him, but a goal's a goal. A goal's a goal. And listen, I'm not the best at Football Manager. I'll be the first to admit it. I've basically delegated everything, apart from obviously picking the team. But yeah, off to a very, very good start now. Raskin, and who was it? I remember Raskin's short on match sharpness. I think Cantwell was the other one as well, who was short on match sharpness. So if we've got this game in the bag, maybe I'll take Raskin off at half time. Ben Davies, good defending. Now, I'm not a professional Football Manager player, so obviously this is my first time attempting doing any kind of game streaming. So if it makes it easier for you, I can just cut it to the bits where something happens, rather than just hear me absolutely waffle on. Right, it's fine, it's wait. Now, I'm going to have a look at the set pieces and set them up myself, but I just wanted to get into the game, get a few games under my belt, and then I'll have a look, because I know that the set pieces are a completely new thing this season in Football Manager. Back to Danilo Cifuentes must. Oh, yeah, this is easy. Why? This is so easy. Cifuentes, I mean, I know he's not had the best start with us this season, but his stats in this game are phenomenal. I mean, lovely pass for Danilo, and a nice wee flick into the side net there. easy as you like. Now, with the tactic I'm using, it's preferred that you use a pressing forward, but Danilo's not the best at playing that role, so I've played him more as an advanced forward. So hopefully that works out. Back to Butland. Butland out to Davies, carrying it forward. I've put Matondo to cut inside more. Is that a penalty? Is that a penalty? No. I mean, we should be getting a penalty at some point, but there you go. Cifuentes. Oh, look at that for a pass to Matondo. How's your crossing? Not the best. But yeah, I've got Matondo. Matondo running out wide with Yilmaz cutting inside. And on the other side, I've got Seema cutting inside with Tav going out wide past them. Raskin's really struggling. I don't think he'll see the second half. But yeah, here we go again. A lot of stuff's come through Matondo, which is good to see with that pace. And it can't. I'm sure I set it on the key highlights, but I think this is extended. Let's have a look. Wrong button. It's extended. Let's put it on the key. I can't sit here and waffle for ages. So half time 3-0. Overjoyed at that. I think we'll be taking Raskin off. I never get these things right. Outstretched arms. Where are we? Did I just go to no gesture? Or did I go to no gesture? Doing brilliantly, keep it up. Why would it be anything else? Right, okay. Tactics, let's take Raskin off. Who could come in and do the ball winning? Well, it's got to be Lundstrom from what I've seen. Lundstrom fits that bill pretty well. How's everybody else doing? Sharpness is fine. Cantwell, we'll give him another 15 minutes, I think. Yeah, that'll do us. Everyone seems to be having a good game. So let's get into the second half. Just keeping a wee eye. Ben Davies looks as if he's losing a wee bit of conditioning as well. After this highlight, we'll take Cantwell off. See him at the back post. Fuentes back to Tav. Boom. And Tavernier scores a goal that isn't a penalty. I've never had as good a start as this, and I'm beginning to think that I'm some kind of tactical genius. I have created another tactic, by the way, for Europe, which I'll show you after the game. But see my Tav, first time finish. I mean, the defender actually dummies it rather than try and block it. He just dummies it. Right, okay, let's take Cantwell off. We're well ahead now. Cantwell off. Who will we bring on for him? We've got Sam Lammers or Tom Lawrence. Let's just see where he fits in and prefers more a shadow striker. Sam Lammers. Do you know what? First touch is terrible. Vision's good. Technique's good. Passing's good. Do you know what? I've not included him in the European squad. So let's bring Lammers on. Who else can we maybe look at? Ben Davies will we bring? Aye, let's bring Leon King on for Ben Davies as well. Do these team talk things ever work? I have faith in you guys. That'll make a difference. Confirm subs. Ben Davies was lacking a wee bit of sharpness there as well. Let's give Leon King some game time. 4-0 up at Mayhem though, first game of the season. Can't really complain with that, can we? Seema's having a great game. Matondo's having a good game. I mean, Butland's getting a 7, but I don't really think Butland's had much to do. Tavernier away. What Tav does with a wee free kick. Redvan taking the corner. I'm actually contemplating bringing Dessers on and changing him to a pressing forward just to see what we get from him. But it's a terrible pass. Oh, oh, right. Let's have a quick look after this highlight. We've been so good, man. Hopefully this isn't setting me up for a massive fall later on. Good save, Liam. I know it's a goal kick. Right, okay. We've got 2 subs left, I think. Let's have a wee look. So Danilo having a good game. Anybody? What we got? Yilmaz. Seema's struggling a wee bit. So what we shall do is bring Dessers on, change him to his favourite pressing forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got one more. Seema's struggling a wee bit. So will I swap Matondo for Seema and bring Roof or Lawrence? Lawrence prefers the left. We'll do that and we'll bring Lawrence on in the left. Aye. Make me proud. Make me proud, boys. Make me proud. With 18 minutes to go. I mean, I couldn't have wished for a better start, to be honest with you. Although, is it Birdcut, Bridcut in the centre of the park for Motherwell? Was advised to me by my scouts to look at. That's the kind of pond I'm fishing in for players. And I did tried to sign my wee brother for Dundee United under 18s. And it was costing me like 15,000 or something like that. And it obviously got accepted and then he knocked me back. So that was nice. But yeah, XG of 1.68. We've scored 4 goals. 14 shots, 7 in target. Happy with that. And I think it'll probably just... No. Come on, keep the clean sheet, boys. Keep the clean sheet. Keep the clean sheet. Yilmaz caught at the back post. I mean, he's just kicked through him there. O'Donnell with the ball in. Miller's beat Yilmaz at the back post. And then Effords beat Taven there. Poor goal to lose. I would have rather have kept a clean sheet, but I don't like no, don't give me a highlight straight after it as Tav loses the ball. What's going on here, boys? Come on, win it back, win it back, win it back. What's going on here? O'Donnell's got all the space in the world. Good save, Butland. Not happy about this. Anything we can do tactical wise? There's no point in me trying to get all tactical. Right, come on. We've had a good game. Name it. Tav's knackered. Yilmaz is knackered. It's going to be a win. First game of the season. 94. Final whistle, please. There we go. Happy days. That happened. Tav's out. Tav's injured. So, the issue I've got is that Dujon Sterling isn't in the European squad. So, and I'll tell you who we got in the playoff if we manage to get past Dnipro. Obviously, Lammers isn't in the European squad either. So, who do I play at right back? I mean, it's a big part of the way I want to play, and it's not great. So, I don't know what to do. I kind of wish I was doing this live so that you could help me out a wee bit. What I will do is I will probably put Ryan Jack at right back. But I can't play him as a complete wing back because that just won't work. So we'll put him full back. I mean, it's just going to have to be a full back on defend. Or will I change it to support? We'll put it to support. He plays better at support. I mean, that's not great. We'll remove Taffy there and we'll put... Did I have registered Borna? I think I did, yeah. Right, okay. So that's not really fantastic news. So one change from the win over Motherwell is obviously James Tavernier out and Ryan Jack in at right back, who is also transfer listed. He's transfer listed for the start of the game. So we'll try and get a bit of money for Jack if we can, although I'm going to need to try and bring in some kind of cover right back until we've got some money to bring in somebody to challenge Tavernier. Well, there we go. Marcus Tavernier. He's well out of our price range, I would imagine. But yeah, that's a bit of a gutter, losing Tav. Sterling is put Leon. I'm not putting Leon King in at right back. God, Cantwell, we're going to match sharpness. We're going to need you, big man. We are going to need you. That's a bit of a gutter. I'm not really sure how good. Send assistant. I'm not doing that. I'm not really sure how good Dnipro are. But if we need to swap Jack out for King, we will. But it's not ideal. So here we go. I mean, 2-week injury, man. That's... I mean, oh, see, there we go. They're in the right. We're going to target that side now, aren't they? Yeah. Oh, it's 1-0 with Dnipro. I mean, I had all that confidence from Motherwell. I don't know whether just to change it to the counting attack, but I meant to show you the counter attack tactic, didn't I? Oh, this is not good, folks. This is not good. This is really not good. And Seaman's having a poor game. Hey, come on, Jack. Come on, Jacko. Oh, no. Oh, he's lost it. Oh, it is. Right, okay, he's got it. There's Campbell there, free. No. Campbell. I mean, thank God away goals don't count anymore. To see that? Yes. Having a poor game, Mars. That's more like it. Why am I stressed out playing Football Manager? Through to Sima. Boom. Just like that. Nice wee assist there by Cifuentes. And just like that, you go for a 5 point, was it a 5.9 to a 7.2? And you go the best right back in the world, Ryan Jack. Look at that. Look at that. Matondo. Oh. Oofed. Ryan Jack's loving it. Absolutely loving it. Oh, he's hit the post. Do you ever score for these rebounds for corners? I mean, this is an awful long. Matondo. Corner. Corner. I mean, I could be worrying about none here. Dnipro could be absolutely minced for all I know. But again, Cantwell's and Raskin only going to really see it out, which is just slightly worrying. That's poor. That's poor. Jack's having a 6.6. I mean, that's 2 games now that I'm not really seeing much for Danilo. Right, come on, Davies. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, he's in behind. How's he on his own? I mean, Raskin's struggling fitness-wise. Where you going? Who cares if he's struggling fitness-wise? Boom. Oh, what a goal, son. What a goal. Tondo back to Redvan. Just takes a nice wee jog. Nice wee jog. Think he's going to shoot. No, lays it off to Raskin. He knows better. And a lovely curled. Right in the corner. Goalkeeper. Nothing he could do about that. Absolutely nothing. Matondo's, I mean, 6.5 seems a wee bit harsh. Why is Ryan Jack on corners? I really need to take a look at this set piece situation, don't I? Corner. Good tackle, corner. And again. And again. Oh, I hate these key highlights when they take a while to build up. Spare man. Spare man. Ah, fuck. Mm-mm. Well, it's entertaining if it's. I mean, Lenny Kravitz and the ball there. Borisov, and it's a good finish. Oh, and that, straight away. What on earth? What's that, man? Don't FM me. Don't FM me. Oh, what's Campbell and Raskin doing? Having a wee chat. Oh, we've got the ball. Oh, no, we don't have the ball anymore. I mean, the defend. I mean, he's still. I mean, Ghost is just standing there scratching his head, wondering where he is. What on earth? What's going on? He's still doing it. Oh. I mean, a 6.4, man. Ben Davies. This is why I wanted a proper, decent left centre back in. Oh, penalty. Right, shut up, Martin. Todd Campbell hitting it. Happy days. 3-3. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Didn't see the foul, but it was definitely a penalty. Definitely a penalty. I mean, I don't. What a goal! I mean, can we see? Can we see how do we replay events? Can I see that again? That was outstanding. How do I see that again? Oh, it doesn't matter. But it was one of the greatest penalties I've ever seen in my life. Fair play, Todd Cantwell. I've never seen a penalty taken for 25 yards before, but I mean, this is just ridiculous now. This is just ridiculous now. What is going on? What is going on? Is this some kind of bug in the game? Ben Davies, I mean, it's a great finish, but Ben Davies is killing me here, man. We've had 10 shots, 6 on target. They've had 5 shots, 4 on target, and they've scored for the 4 shots on target. I mean, I mean, what do I say? Throw a water bottle. But Ben Davies looks stressed. That's because you've been shite, mate. He's not left-footed, but I don't care. John Suter, but you're off Davies, man. That's Butland's having a stinker. Matondo's having a 6.2. I mean, tactics-wise, Lawrence, you can come on from Matondo. I mean, that's horrendous. That's absolutely 4 shots on target, 4 goals. We've got a 2.5 XG. They've got a 1.6. They've scored 4 goals. I want 2 goals in the second half. I mean, that's just absolutely. Oh. And to see Matt, they never go in. Pure raging. Right, 4 each. I think I might change Lawrence to an inside forward and have Ridvan going up the wings, the same as I do on the other side. Although let's just see how Lawrence goes as a winger for the time being. But 4-4, right now, the highlight's going to be they get the ball and score, because that tends to be what happens, doesn't it? Oh no, it's our highlight. Oh. I mean, Raskin's really struggling in the middle of the park. He's going to have to come off. He's really struggling. Lundstrom for Raskin. I mean, Yilmaz is basically right. Borna for Yilmaz. He's got no energy left. Seema's struggling a wee bit, but that all need to do is an out. I mean, 4 each. Who's that, T? Right, good. Right, you're about to come off it. And the Campbell, nice. So, yes. Oh. And Seema's saved this for embarrassment. I mean, right, good. Danilo, you were starting to worry me. I mean, Ryan Jack, fair play, stepped into right back, and he might only have a 6.7, but he's done the job we've needed him to do. Seema, back into Jack. Look at that. Nice wee step over. Good ball into the box. Great header. Great header. I would like to say we haven't missed, but we have conceded 4 goals. So I don't know how much of that you can put onto Jack, but I mean, this is on key highlights. Yeah, key highlights. Cifuentes to Seema, back to the best right back in the world, Ryan Jack. Where's this going? What a ball. Oh, no. Right, well, that's not key. So, oh. Folks, is it something I'm doing wrong? It's got to be something I'm doing wrong with tactical wise to concede 5 goals at home. In fairness, they've had 5 shots on target and they've scored 5 goals. I mean, did I take Butland off? I've got players all my players are fucked. Please don't concede a 6. Don't concede a 6. This has been the most bizarre European penalty. No. Oh, Ryan Jack. Oh. Right, let's look at the tactics here for the last 5 minutes, folks. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've made 4 subs. We're still playing positive. Cifuentes is done. Seema's done. I mean, Campbell, we were told, could only play 45, but he's had to play on. Jack's done. We'll bring Roof on for Seema. See if we can play out the last 5 minutes here or so. Oh, there you go, 5 minutes added time. Right, just let it go. We'll take the 5-5, we'll regroup. What a game it said at the end. I mean, I don't know what to say. I don't ever think I've had a game like that, where it's Dnipro, man, 5-5. Right. If you've managed to stay to the end of this, and like I say, I've never really done streaming before, so I don't know how good or bad this is. Help me out. That was 5-5. Was there anything I could have done different tactically there? Help me out in terms of scouting players, bringing players in. Like I said, the budget I've got is nothing, basically. 5-5. That's just nuts. I mean, 21 shots, 11 in target. And so we get probably the right amount of goals. But to concede 5 goals of 5 shots, no, that will definitely do us there. We'll come back and we'll do the Hearts game and we'll do the second leg of the Dnipro game, which I'm really, really not confident for. And we've got really high risk injuries, which of course we do because we're Rangers. So yeah, folks, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you would rather not watch it on 2D. I prefer 2D, but if you don't, then we'll sort that out. Like I say, I've never streamed before, so let me know what I done well, what I didn't do well, what you'd like to see better. Like I say, we'll come back in a couple of days' time, maybe, for the Hearts game and the Dnipro game. Then we'll probably do the Kilmarnock and Ross County games offline, and then obviously we'll come back and we'll do the Old Firm. So thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, we'll speak again soon.